Manhattan, a luxury tower rising over the financial district. The hallway is silent, but the security camera records everything. A line of federal agents takes position outside apartment 2304. Inside, a woman in neon leggings edits a rap video. A man in sweatpants stands in the kitchen, scrolling on his phone. The lead agent gives the sign, and they storm in. The woman freezes. The man drops a mug. This is the story of the biggest crypto heist in US history. 2010, Illinois, student apartment. A 22-year-old Ilya Lichtenstein sits alone, illuminated by the glow of dual monitors. A mind shaped by programming forums and early darknet communities. While others study for exams, he learns phishing frameworks, anonymity tools, encryption layers, how to disappear digitally. His classmates think he's strange. Online, he is something else, a builder, a manipulator, a strategist. He moves to New York looking for startup success, but the skills he's developing are far more valuable in shadows. 2013, New York City. A 23-year-old Heather Morgan arrives in Manhattan after an overseas stint as an economist. Ambitious, chaotic, charming, impossible to ignore. She writes finance articles for Forbes, builds a consulting company, attends every startup mixer in the city, and then she invents her alter ego. Razzlekhan rapper, content creator, self-proclaimed crocodile of Wall Street. Gold jackets, strange costumes, raps about being a fearless hustler. 2015, Manhattan Tech Meetup. Heather performs one of her surreal rap pieces. In the back of the room stands Ilya, quiet, analytical, almost robotic in posture. He approaches her afterward. The chemistry is instant. Opposites in every possible way. Her chaos, his calculation, her spotlight, his shadows, they move in together, and slowly, a partnership forms. They look harmless, almost cute together. But the future they're building is not harmless at all. 2016, Hong Kong, Bitfinex servers. A technician notices something strange. Withdrawal requests suddenly multiply. Hundreds, thousands. Within minutes, 119,756 Bitcoin vanished from Bitfinex wallets. The theft equals roughly $72 million. Bitcoin was trading near $600. The stolen coins funnel into a single wallet. Then, nothing. Complete silence for years. 2017, New York, Ilya and Heather's apartment. By now, they've been living together for more than a year. To friends, nothing seems unusual. Heather throws herself into the public eye, writing articles, attending events, filming Razzlekhan videos, building a chaotic online persona. Ilya stays in the background, quiet, focused, spending long hours at home working on what he describes as crypto projects and automation tools. Their apartment reflects their split lives. Heather's area, props, camera gear, costumes. Ilya's area, multiple laptops, hardware wallets, encrypted drives, several phones. None of this proves wrongdoing. But gradually, patterns emerge. Ilya begins making very small cryptocurrency transfers, tiny test amounts routed through different services, accounts, and platforms, transfers so small they draw no attention. Some of these movements end as prepaid cards, digital credits, or gift cards. Amounts modest enough to blend into everyday spending. 2019, IRSCI Cybercrimes Unit. A young analyst notices strange movement. Tiny fragments of the stolen Bitfinex coins are being transferred after years of dormancy. These small transactions move through mixers, darknet markets, and new wallets. Investigators find a crucial clue. A portion of laundered crypto is used to purchase a gift card. The gift card is redeemed through an online account. That account is linked to an email address. That email leads to a cloud storage login, and that cloud storage account belongs to Ilya Lichtenstein. With a warrant, investigators access an encrypted folder inside the cloud archive. They discover an Excel file containing more than 2,000 cryptocurrency wallet addresses and the private keys for each one. For the first time, investigators have a direct map of where the stolen Bitfinex Bitcoin is stored. This is the turning point. After the cloud breakthrough in 2019, investigators do not move immediately. They have the wallet list and the private keys, but they still need to prove who controls them. A cloud folder by itself isn't enough for an arrest. So federal agents begin a long, quiet process of attribution. They monitor the couple's online behavior, small crypto movements, test transactions, prepaid card purchases, new accounts opened under synthetic identities. They follow the flows on the blockchain and compare them with device fingerprints, login patterns, and IP histories. They watch Ilya's digital habits, his late-night logins, his transaction timing, his multiple devices. Piece by piece, agents assemble the connections. It takes 2 full years to build a case strong enough to justify a search warrant for the apartment and to connect the digital evidence to real, physical control. By late 2021, investigators have what they need. The influencer and the introvert are no longer suspects. They are targets. January 5th, 2022. Early morning, 75 Wall Street, Manhattan. Agents break into the apartment. Heather is handcuffed. Ilya follows. Their cats hide under the sofa. The search begins. Agents find stacks of cash, burner phones, dozens of SIM cards, envelopes of false IDs, a bag of electronics, laptops, hardware wallets, external hard drives and storage devices. All those collected evidence proves that the wallets where the stolen Bitcoin was stored are controlled by Ilya and Heather. From here, seizing the Bitcoin is a matter of procedure. Federal agents seized 94,000 Bitcoin, worth $3.6 billion in 2022, one of the largest financial seizures in U.S. history. Ilya cracks first. He admits to laundering the funds. Heather admits helping create accounts and identities. They plead guilty. Ilya is sentenced to 60 months, Heather to 18 months. But the story doesn't end with them. Federal agents return the seized Bitcoin to Bitfinex. But the original victims receive none of it, because back in 2016, Bitfinex forced users to take a 36% haircut on their balances and issued BFX tokens, IOUs, to compensate them. Many users redeemed or sold those tokens long ago. So when the billions were finally returned in 2022, Bitcoin's value had exploded. From $600 to tens of thousands per coin. And because the users were already compensated years earlier, the recovered fortune went straight to Bitfinex. Public curiosity didn't end with the guilty pleas. Ilya Lichtenstein was born in Russia before immigrating to the United States as a child. During detention hearings, prosecutors pointed to his foreign background and unspecified sealed information. The combination of sealed evidence, court hearings kept off the public record, his Russian origins, and the scale of the crime fueled online speculation long after the case concluded. In the end, history will ask, was he simply an unusually gifted, socially withdrawn tech entrepreneur? Or something more? A loner with obscure skills? Or a player in a larger game? The evidence never answered that question. And perhaps it never will.